Let's go. Streamers community day long. Declare play only. 12 boards. Auctions given to us. So let's take a look at that first. This looks like a fun one. Okay. Partner opens a club, a heart. We bid a spade. 3 clubs, mixed raise. Double by partner showing clubs. Pass on our right is interesting. I mean, most players would have an agreement about this pass, possibly showing extra values as like a game try. Who knows? But pass, we decide to pass. Yeah, I think that's sensible. If it does come 3 hearts, pass back to us, we can bid 3 spades. If partner doubles 3 hearts, we can bid 3 spades. I mean, like 4 diamonds has absolutely no merit. But I think our plan is basically to just pass here and then probably bid 3 spades later to indicate that we have competitive values, but not game forcing values. If we just bid 3 spades directly over the double, that would be invitational. So I like that choice. 4 diamonds, I mean, just doesn't make any sense. May as well bid 3 spades. If partner really has clubs and diamonds, they can bid 4 hearts over 3 spades, kind of asking us to pick something, and then we'll be in a bit of a tough spot in that case. But we would probably bid 5 diamonds there. 5 diamonds from partner. Sounds like partner has a pretty good hand. I'll pass. Well, partner does have a pretty good hand. Okay, the Jack of Hearts opening lead. No surprise to me that East has the heart ace, given the 1 heart overcall. I would like to set up the club suit, I guess. So we'll play the King of Hearts, probably covered. I mean, if East doesn't cover the King of Hearts, that would be a pretty big play. But then maybe we can pitch a club and go Ace of Clubs, Club Ruff, and lead a diamond. I think our plan is to protect against 4-2 clubs and 3-1 diamonds as best we can. We can use the King of Spades to pitch a heart loser from the north hand. We do need to time things well and try and pull trumps, but I assume East is just going to cover this and we can ruff, and then we'll lead a trump. Our objective has to be to pull a couple rounds of trumps and hope that they split, or that East has like a singleton ace or king. Okay. Well, the trumps do split. So now we're in good shape as long as the clubs are 4-2 or better. I'm thinking, is there any reason to not just go ace king of clubs and try and ruff the club suit good? If West has 5 clubs, I mean, someone has an extra heart, right? It's usually going to be the overcaller here, because West would have just bid 4 hearts if they had a 10-card fit. They should. So East has 2 diamonds. If they have 6 hearts and 1 club, they would have 4 spades. There's not really any way we can test this information, is there? Yeah, let's just hope that the clubs split. 4-2 or better. All right. We can ruff the club suit good, ruff a club, spade to the ace, ruff a club, king of spades to pitch a heart, and then ruff a spade back to the north hand to make 11 tricks. Can't avoid the 2 trump losers, so it feels like an all-right result, at least. It was queen third of clubs offside, so good thing we didn't take the finesse. Pass on our right. We have a 17 count, big 17 count. 6 spades, 4 hearts. We open a spade. A no trump overcall, pass, pass. We decide to balance with 2 spades. Interesting. I think I would have just doubled. Even if spades are 6-4-2-1 around the table, with West having 2 spade stoppers, I think East is going to be lacking entries. So our king of clubs may well take a trick, and I can probably just go ace king of spades spade, get in with the club king spade. Partner has a diamond stopper. I mean, maybe they get up to 7 tricks that way, but sometimes West doesn't have 4 spades. And we just massacre this contract. I'm also not really sure which suit I want to bid, which makes it a little bit more difficult to choose between 2 spades and 2 hearts. Like, if I could bid 2 hearts and always get to the right major suit, I would prefer to do that. But sometimes I bid 2 spades and West has 5 of them, and we just go down in 2 spades. Sometimes I bid 2 hearts and we play a 4-2 fit instead of a 6-1 fit. So I think I would be very tempted by doubling a no trump. I mean, so be it if they can take 7 tricks in the minors. Hey, Zivillian. Robot Bridge is what you're signed up for? Me too. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Well, I mean, it looks like if West does have 4 spades, 1 no trump would have worked out, because we have only 1 club stopper between us. But of course, we would much rather be playing in hearts than spades on this one. King of diamonds lead. Club switch. Interesting. Well, let's win the queen. If I win the king, then West will know to cash the ace on the next round of the suit, but winning the queen, West might be a little bit afraid of setting up my club king. So let's try and duck a spade to West. Like, if spades happen to be 3-3 and I can duck a spade to West and West doesn't cash the club ace, hearts might be 2-2. I could then pull all the trumps. 5 of spades to the 9, 10, and jack. Oh, queen. Interesting. Ace of diamonds. All right. It looks like spades split. I mean, I don't see what else to do other than ace king and a heart. Hey, hey! We get the over trick. Pretty difficult to defend. I mean, I don't know why West led the king of diamonds and switched to a club. I mean, you would think that the queen of hearts switch makes a lot of sense there, trying to unblock the heart suit so they don't get end played later. But plus 200. We gave them a bit of a guess on defense, and they guessed wrong. We open a heart. We have a big hand. 13 count, but we're 7-4. Excellent suits. Take out double. Partner bids 2 hearts. 2 spades on our right. I mean, I know why the robots are bidding 3 clubs. They're just counting up their high card points. I mean, it looked most natural to me to just bid 4 hearts. I suppose the question is, can we have a slam? Partner has, like, the ace jack of clubs and the king of hearts. We could. Yeah, robot bridge. Exactly. Partner bids 4 hearts. It's going to be pretty challenging to reach the slam if it's a good one. Because, you know, a hand like this, partner's 4 heart bid might not necessarily be based off of the ace jack 4th of clubs or something over there. It might be based off of, like, they have a heavy 2 heart bid. They have like a 10 count with king of hearts, king of spades, king of diamonds. And they're like, these are all good cards, right? The takeout doublers on my right. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough. Probably can't do anything about it. I mean, maybe it's not so bad to bid 3 clubs and then bid 4 spades over 4 hearts to give partner a chance. How do we do? Oh my god. So we are just cold for a slam. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. You know, I think partner could have saved this one or made it very easy for us. Like I said, I don't mind 4 spades over 4 hearts, but I think over 4 clubs, partner should just, or over 3 clubs, partner should just bid 4 clubs. That very clearly shows their hand. If they're planning to accept our game try anyway, they may as well, like, they don't know if we have a slam try. So I think they may as well show a big club fid, especially because they might not know if the opponents are about to compete to 4 spades. I guess maybe they do. The 2 spade bid and pass by West makes it pretty clear that the opponents are done bidding. Still, maybe that's a more encouraging reason to offer the slam invite with 4 clubs. Now, is the 3 clubs going to get roughed and might? It does not. I don't know if I'm going to take a hook against East. I think the answer is no, given that West only has 3 clubs. If they have a heart void, they would have to be 5-5 in the other suits or 6-4 or something, and West never bid again. Like, could West have a power double with diamonds? I mean, maybe, but I'm just going to go ace of hearts and a heart. Knock out the other heart on her, and run the clubs to pitch our spade. East never gets in. 480. Pass, pass, pass. We opened diamond with our 19 count. Good 19. 1 heart by partner. We bid 2 no trump, bypassing our spade suit, but we have ways to check back. Partner bids 3 no. We get the king of spades lead. And we have 8 top tricks. 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, a heart, and a spade. Well, our most likely extra trick here is going to come from a 3-3 club split. Let's duck a spade and see what West does. Continue spades. I'll duck again. Sometimes spades are 3-3. Because we concealed our 4-card spade suit, West might be hopeful with like king, queen, third of spades here that they're setting up tricks for their side. Or like king, queen, jack, third, I guess, given that they've continued the queen. Okay, West had king, queen, jack, 9 of spades. So now what's our plan? East throws a heart. I could definitely duck a heart. I mean, I guess I could also duck a spade. So the point is, if East is 4-4 in the minors, we want to be able to squeeze East in those suits. And to do so, we would need to rectify the count by ducking 2 tricks. Let's go ahead and do that. So if I duck a heart, West could technically counter this plan by not cashing their spade, which means I think what I want to do is I want to duck a spade first. So I'm going to cross in clubs to maintain communication in all my suits, and then I'll duck a spade pitching a heart. West will get in, they'll play back something. If they play back a heart, I can duck and win the ace on the next round, and hopefully East will get squeezed. So club to the ace. Let's go spade. Pitch a heart. East throws a diamond. That's a good sign for us. West continues the queen of hearts. I will duck that trick. And now, I mean, the squeeze happens automatically at this point. So let's cash our diamonds. West is the one with long diamonds. Okay. So I guess that means that he stumps the jack of clubs. How silly of them. Oh, East had pitched a club earlier. I see. So clubs were just 3-3 all along. That's unfortunate. We came up with the right line of play. Gave ourselves an extra chance. Sometimes the extra chance just isn't necessary. Club a spade, 2 spades, 4 spades. This one, maybe we should be making a slam try. Is that true? What do we need? Maybe it's a bit much. The 2 spade bid. I mean, we're missing 4 key cards and the trump queen. Partner would need to effectively have 4 of those cards, which is barely possible. They could have like ace, king, queen of spades and one of the other aces. Yeah, all right. All right. 4 spades is probably the bid. Ace of hearts lead. Oh, we were close. I kind of forgot the jack of spades would have been good enough with ace jack fourth. We could play for one of 2 finesses in the trump suit. Ace of hearts lead, heart continuation. Interesting. How do I want to touch the trumps? Do I want to take 2 spade finesses or do I want to play low to the ace? What's percentage? It's 2 spade finesses, right? You lose to king, queen, doubleton. Both lines of play break even against the 3-1 splits. But you pick up king, queen, fourth. King, queen, doubleton is more likely than king, queen, fourth, though. So I guess ace and another is the percentage play in the spade suit. Okay, let's do that. I will rough this trick. It also prevents something like 6-2 hearts. I mean, I think it's unlikely that East has 6 hearts. Especially 6 hearts to the queen jack at this point, given that they didn't overcall, but... All right, spade to the ace. Return a spade. Aha! If West hadn't... If West hadn't covered the 10 of spades, we probably would have cost a trick. Diamonds do split, so we can rough the diamond suit good. 650. On to board 6. We've opened a spade. Partner gave us a limit raise. We, after a 2 club overcall, which could be anything, we bid 4 spades. That looks about right to me. Our hand has improved with the 2 club overcall, so generally, I think it's important when you have a weak no trump to just look at your holding in the opponent's suit that they've overcalled here. Like if we had queen third of clubs, we would not want to be betting 4 spades, even if we had a 14 count. But here with a singleton club, like even if we were lacking the spade king, if we just had an 11 count, I would be happy to bid 4 spades, figuring that our hands fit pretty well, because partner's also looking at that for the 3 club bid. They're not going to be all that excited about inviting us when they have club values. Can clubs lead? Ace of clubs. So we can pull trumps and strip the red suits. The problem is, even if I say run the queen of diamonds into West's hand, West can just give me a rough sluff. So I still have to guess what to do on the next round of diamonds. Ace, king, some number of times in clubs. East didn't raise. I think I'm just going to play West for not a singleton diamond because they didn't lead it or switch to it. I know with the doubleton club and dummy, it's going to be pretty natural for West to try and cash a second club anyway before switching to diamonds, but there might be a reason why West would want to try and get a diamond ruff and then cross to their partner's hand in clubs. So that would argue for ace of diamonds and a diamond, which is, I think, exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, let's do. Oh, West pitches a diamond. Well, now obviously diamond to the ace and a diamond. Okay, yeah. East had the stiff king. 480. We'll take it. Board 7. We've opened a diamond. Partners bid 2 diamonds inverted. We have bid 2 hearts, which apparently just shows a stopper. I don't know why we would do that instead of bidding 2 no trump, because we have both major suits stopped. That tends to be the case. Like 2 hearts would show hearts but not spades, 2 spades would show spades but not hearts, and 2 no trump would show both. We just don't care about the club suit, as do most bridge players. Partner bids 3 diamonds. I mean, I'm not in love with where this auction has gone. I think at teams I would just bid 3 no on the assumption that well, I was going to say I might just bid 3 no on the assumption that sometimes 3 diamonds is just going down. So if I'm risking going down, I may as well just try and play in the higher scoring contract at teams. But maybe that's not true. I mean, maybe 3 diamonds really just is like a 10 count with 6 diamonds over there, and the opponents get to 5 before we get to 9 and no trump, but we can make 3 diamonds because of the trump suit. Hey, Eric. Greetings from Salzo Maggiore. Well, what are you doing there? I thought the tournament was over. Is there like another tournament going on? Oh, there's like a pairs thing. Good luck. Good luck in the pairs. Or maybe it's over for the... Oh my god, partner, what are you doing? Oh no. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds. Yeah, I mean... European youth pairs. Yeah, good luck. I wonder how many of the juniors stayed for that event. Or if most of them came or went home after the junior event. Because it was only a 6-day tournament for the Youth World Championships. Well, I am in a 4-3 fit at the 3 level with misfitting hands. That's exactly where I wanted to end up. Diamond to the ace. 2 diamonds lead. Okay. Spade switch. I mean, this certainly has the feeling of both the ace and queen of spades being offside, but if they aren't, I think it's a lot more likely that East has the ace than the queen. So I suppose we put up the king. I mean, is it even so bad if West gets a ruff? I guess it's pretty bad. But, like, if West gets a ruff, then we have both the king of hearts and the 4th round of spades to pitch club losers. We could take a club finesse. Well, let's play the king. Okay. So spades were 3-3. Good start. I guess let's win this in hand and take a club finesse, right? The question is, how deep am I going to take a club finesse? I could go like jack of spades, club to the 10. And if that wins, diamond to the king, club to the queen. Club to the 8. Yeah, club to the 8. Good one. I mean, at that point, we may as well just play a club to the 6. I think... So I had the 7 of diamonds. Let's say West has all of the missing diamonds, which I don't think is likely. But if they do, is there any way? So they'll have the 10, 8, 6, which would be just like a natural trump trick. Well, 10, 8, 6 small. So I can't actually cross rough against West if they have all the missing diamond spots. Man, the trump lead from West is just a little bit unusual. They had ace, queen, 3rd of spades. They don't want to lead hearts because I bid hearts, but they might want to lead clubs. I think West has the club king. Yeah, so we've got a couple of options. I mean, we could decide to play for 3-3 clubs and 3-3 diamonds. Win the jack of spades, club to the queen, ace of clubs, club rough. Or... that would be for all 10 tricks. Or we could play a club to the 10, which is like playing West for both of the missing club honors and the club suit splitting. But then diamonds 4-2 we could pick up because we can pull 4 rounds of trumps. I think diamonds are 4-2. East taking the diamond ace at trick 1 is a little bit of an unusual play if they had ace 3rd. They would normally want to preserve their control of the trump suit. So I think West has 4 diamonds, or started with 4 diamonds, at least. I mean, they might have 5. Let's do this and play club to the 10. All right, club to the queen. Am I playing against defending Brady bots? No, not quite. What? I'm sorry, dude, what? Why did West not just lead a club at trick 1? Why are they leading a diamond? Oh, no. I still think diamonds are 4-2, so I'm going to discard on this trick. All right, diamond to the queen. Heart to the ace. Now we can claim down 1, pull the last trump. Rough. Could we have done better? I mean, if I knew that West had gone insane, could we have done better? Let's see. Diamond to the ace, spade to the king. Okay, they cash 2 rounds of spades. I win. So I always have a club loser. I played a club to the 10. East decided to return a trump. If I had gone club to the ace and a club ruff... Yeah, if I had gone club to the ace. So if I did this and then unblock the heart ace and then ruff a club, now when I play my winning king of hearts and 4 of spades pitching clubs, West is trump code. I mean, I don't think that this is the play, but we could have made all the rest of the tricks. We could have made 3 diamonds from the position we ended up in. But of course, club to the queen is just by far percentage. Oh well. On to board 8. We're in 4 hearts. We got the queen of trumps opening lead. Amazing. 1 spade by partner. We bid 3 hearts, natural invite with 6-6. Tough hand to bid. Yeah. I don't like 3 hearts because I think my suit is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure I would just bid a no trump. Yeah, I would like to bid a no trump and over 2 diamonds bid 2 hearts to show a weak hand. And then if partner bids again, then I can show clubs and we actually get to show our values. Whereas when we bid 3 hearts, the club suit gets lost. I mean, most of the time, the sequence that I described will also lose clubs, but that feels better to me. They just lead the queen of hearts, huh? Well, that's a good lead. I suppose I win the king, I ruff a spade, and I take a diamond finesse. Is that the plan? I could cross ruff 10 tricks, but I would like to take more if possible. I could try and set up clubs, but do I have enough entries? This queen of hearts is an obvious singleton. So let's say I win the king, I ruff a spade, club ruff, spade ruff, club ruff, spade ruff. I mean, I'm just getting myself tapped out of trumps. If the ace third of clubs comes down, I'm in okay shape. Yeah, I think I am just getting forced too many times, so I would rather go after taking an extra trick in the diamond with the diamond finesse, I think. Let's do it. Long tank by West, 10 of spades. King. Let's cash this. So I think the plan is just cross-ref 6 more tricks from here. Did I miscount something? Why did I think that I had 10 tricks without the diamond finesse? I feel like I must have miscounted something. I don't know. Anyway, let's just continue on. Club ruff. Let's ruff a third spade low. I trust the tank from West on that first round of spades getting ruffed. All right. I'm out of good ideas. Well, it looks like we made our 10 tricks. Oh, East had the spade ace. Nice tank from West on the first spade. Queen Jack third of clubs comes down, but I think I'm short on entries, if I'm not mistaken. I could have won the opening lead in my hand. I would sacrifice a heart trick, but I might get 2 extra clubs. Oh, did I miss something obvious? I win the ace of hearts at trick 1. I ruff a club. I ruff a spade. I ruff a club. I ruff a spade. Well, I mean, I would have to work out to exit the club king at that point instead of a low club. But if I did that, I could make a lot of tricks. Like, I didn't really consider this because I thought the ace third of clubs chance was still a little bit low, but this would have given me the extra entry that I needed. So I ruff a spade, I ruff a club. This is going to give East a natural trump trick, which is also kind of a big downside of this plan. But if I correctly work out to play the king of clubs here, you see that I can actually make an 11th trick by picking off the queen jack third of clubs over here. East wins and they get their natural trump trick, but I have enough entries to pull trumps and then run the clubs. So, interesting hand. I don't think too many people are going to pull that off. I mean, someone might make 11 tricks via a different line, but not via winning the opening lead in hand and sacrificing a trump. Board 9, club by partner, a heart on our right, we make a negative double. 2 clubs on our left, limit raise, 2 hearts, sure. What is 3 diamonds? Why are we bidding? We have no values. We have an 8 count. What is the point of this 3 diamond bid? Are we just trying to get too high? It looks like we've succeeded. Partners bid 3 hearts. We bid 3 spades. We don't have a stopper. We don't have any points. Partner bid 4 diamonds. All pass. We're in a 4-3 fit at the 4 level. Yeah, partner's bidding makes a lot of sense. Partner has 6 tricks in their hand, and they expect us to have an invitational hand. Okay. Good start. 2 rounds of hearts. And now East shifts to the Diamond King. Oh boy. That's not good. That's really not good. So I'm tempted to believe this is a singleton, even though we didn't get doubled. I mean, it could be King Queen Doubleton, but this diamond switch feels very weird if East has King Queen Doubleton. Could be King Queen Jack third, I guess. Yeah, I suppose it could be King Queen Jack third. Let's go with my first instinct. If this is a singleton, our line of play is actually pretty straightforward. We win the diamond ace, we cross to the club ace, we ruff a club, extracting West's last heart, so that then when we start running clubs, West can ruff in and pull all of our trumps, and they'll score a lot of diamond tricks, but West will not have a heart to get over to their partner's hand. If we don't ruff the last heart, then West can pull all of our trumps and then cross to East Jack of Hearts to run the heart suit against us at the end of play. Can we still do that if we duck this diamond? I think the answer is yes. Like, East might get clever and switch to spades, but we can go up with the king? No, spade switch causes us some problems from East. West switching to spades is not a big deal. We can just take the free finesse. I mean, this really, to me, looks like stiff king. It's either that or King Queen Jack third, but that's a little bit less likely given East trump length. Or not trump length, heart length. And of course, if East has longer diamonds, then they might be short somewhere. They might have switched to a black suit, hoping to get a ruff. Even though they have natural trumps. I don't know. Man, this king of diamond switch is just so suspicious. West turned up with the King Queen of Hearts and nothing else so far. No values in clubs, very few values in diamonds, effectively no values in spades. It's starting to sound like West just needs the Queen Jack of Diamonds for their 2 club bid in the first place. What goes wrong if I go ace of diamonds, low diamond? Well, if diamonds are 5-1, West just pulls 3 more rounds of trumps. Jack of diamonds, queen of diamonds, diamond. And then they rough in as I try and run clubs and play a heart over. So I can't do that. Let's just duck. Hopefully East doesn't switch to spades. Okay. So it was King Doubleton. Fair enough. Let's cross some clubs. Let's ruff the heart. And just start running clubs. As expected, West has the last 2 trumps, so West does get to rough in on this trick, or not, apparently, and pull our last 2 trumps, but then we get the last 2 tricks. So 4 diamonds down 2. About the best we could do at that point. Minus 100. That could be a good result. I think a lot of the field won't think about roughing that 3rd round of hearts. Might not have mattered with the diamonds 4-2, but our line of play at least made it very safe. We have a 2/1 auction. A diamond, 2, a heart, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Not showing our 6th heart. 3 clubs by partner. Yeah, this is the danger with these 2/1 auctions, and I don't know why everyone's so unafraid of these sequences, because we're bidding 3 no trump here with an excellent heart suit. But if we bid 3 hearts, we take up a lot of room, and now we might force partner into bidding 3 no trump when we're the one with the spade stopper. Or, for example, the lack of a club stopper at this point. So, I don't know. What I would do if I was playing the system is I would rebid 3 hearts to show the 6 heart suit. But maybe that's just the wrong thing to do. It feels bad to miss out on an 8-card major suit fit, though. Luckily, we didn't this time. Although, I mean, 4 hearts is still the spot to have ended up, right? We happen to have a spade stopper, but that's not enough. We can't knock out the club ace in a no trump contract. 2 of spades opening lead. I mean, do I put up the 10? Just in case it holds? Spade goes to the king. Let's win the ace. If we were playing imps, I would probably try and make the contract. We could make it if we get 6 heart tricks with a king doubleton on side. We have the ace of spades and we have 1 diamond, so we need 1 more trick without giving up the lead. We would need the diamond finesse and the king doubleton of hearts on side. At match points, I don't think I'm going to risk that. The problem is, if I play a club, I mean, if the king doubleton of hearts is not on side, I still have a lot of issues on this hand. I could take 4 clubs, a heart and a spade and a diamond, and in the meantime, the opponents can get 5 spades, a club, and we'll be fighting for the last trick, but I think that's the plan. Let's just knock out the club ace. We'll be down at least 1, but club to the king wins. I mean, I could once again play a heart to the queen. It's a lot less likely that that will work given that the opponents both duck the club. Because if East has king doubleton of clubs, or king doubleton of hearts, and they have the ace of clubs, they would kind of know that their heart suit is in trouble. And similarly, if West has a bunch of small hearts and the ace of clubs, they would probably go up with the club ace, worried about the heart suit. Like, I take a heart finesse, and then they run a bunch of spades, and I have to make a lot of discards, and then I think I'm still just going to knock out the club ace. Yeah, there's no way East has king doubleton of hearts. Spade comes back to the jack. Queen of spades. 4 spades, so they do unblock the spade suit. East can cash the last spade. Heart switch. Okay, moment of truth. I could take the heart finesse and go down at most 2. If I go up with the heart ace, and then I take a diamond finesse and it loses, I'm going to be down 3. I do think West has the heart king. But if I'm never taking the diamond finesse, I shouldn't go up with the heart ace. I think we just cash out for down 2. Well, we try the heart hook. I mean, sometimes it wins, right? East was kind of end played on this trick. If they returned a diamond, then we would get our extra trick immediately anyway. Is this true? Hold on a second. If I take the heart finesse and West wins, then they play a diamond. I can't go up with the ace and then cross in clubs because I still have a diamond loser. Yeah, I think I just go up with the heart ace and I'll lead the diamond queen, but we will not take the finesse. Pretty sure that... Oh, look at that. West makes an error. We'll take it. The King of Hearts was onside. Oh my. Minus 100 feels like a pretty good result on that board. We get to the wrong contract and end up taking as many tricks as possible. Pretty big mistake by West to cover that Queen of Diamonds. I think that's the second time today that they've given me a finesse I wasn't planning to take. We opened a diamond. I feel like we've seen this hand before. A heart on our left, partner bids 3 diamonds, which could be anything. Apparently even this. Partner could even have a limit raise for their preemptive 3 diamond bid. King of Hearts lead. So East has a singleton. I mean, if they get a heart ruff, it's not so bad. I get to pitch my club on the 4th round of hearts. The only problem is that I will then have to immediately guess the spades because East will switch to spades. But it's not such a big deal if they do. Oh, okay. It is a 4-2 heart fit. And of course, West continues the suit anyway. Oh, I see the problem. It is an issue if they get a heart ruff. Because... now if West has the spade ace, West can play a 4th heart. Two of spades from East, huh? Well, I think it's pretty likely West has the ace of spades, given that they overcalled a 4-card suit. You normally don't do this if you have a fairly weak hand, especially when you're missing all of the heart spots, the 10-8. I guess I'll try the jack. They played a spade back. Error. We have the rest. Why would they? Oh, because East only had 1 diamond. I would have pitched a club. I have nothing else to do. So, plus 110. On to the last board. I'm glad that we bid our shorter suit. Canapé style. A no trump pass. 2 hearts. Hearts and a minor. Yeah, that's probably the best we can do. Our alternatives are to bid 2 clubs showing a single suited diamond hand, and that's probably incorrect. Sure. All right, 2 hearts. Here we are. We're playing the 4-2 instead of the 6-2 fit. King of spades lead. So we have 12. Partner has 9. West is 15 to 17, so East has 2 to 4 high card points, if they're being honest about their values. Well, East side card points are not in clubs and they aren't in spades. Okay, let's win the club queen and get to work on the diamonds, I think. Our objective might be to just try and play this hand mostly as a cross ruff. But if we can set up diamonds along the way, that'll be really helpful. Because then if they happen to try and pull 4 rounds of trumps against us, we might be able to run the diamond suit. East plays the 7 on that trick. So one of East's high card points might be the club jack. Clubs could be 5-2 here. Okay, diamond to the queen. Yeah, now comes the big question. Do we cash the club king, or try to cash the club king? If we're planning to cross ruff, I think that would be a good idea, but West might ruff. Or should we just duck a diamond to West? It's possible East has the heart queen and can overruff the 3rd round of diamonds, but my hope is that's not going to happen. I mean, I guess West has turned up with 15 high card points already. Club ace, ace king of spades, ace of diamonds. So it would be the full 17 if West did have the heart queen. Yeah, maybe this plan isn't so great. All right, let's play a diamond anyway. I don't know what else to do. 10 of diamonds from East. Okay. West does switch to hearts. It's looking like the heart queen is in East's hand, isn't it? So let me think. If I were to... I mean, if West has the heart queen, West can't have the heart queen. West won this jack of diamonds, so East definitely has the queen of hearts. That much we can be certain of. So roughing a diamond will always get overruffed. I mean, in that case, maybe the plan is to actually just pull trumps. I could lead the jack of hearts, and if it just holds, I mean, that's got to be good for us. If I can pull trumps, I mean, we're starting to get a bunch of black suit winners. Maybe I can actually just pull trumps and throw West in, and West is going to go like ace of spades, which will cash, but then they'll have to lead a spade into dummy, which will be high. Interesting idea. Okay, let's try it. Jack of hearts. Does East cover? They don't. So that just wins. That's nice. Now, try and cash the club king, I think. That worked. We do have 2 more tricks. The ace king of hearts. So let's see. Queen of spades, pitch a diamond. West wins. They're going to be down to the ace of diamonds, which they'll cash. Spades and hearts. Oh, West has the last club? West just switched to ace and a club. That's so crazy. Down 1. But it feels like we did okay. I mean, we never scored more than one diamond trick, but we got, what, 4 trump tricks naturally? The 8 of hearts was a huge help. Ace, jack, 4th of clubs, switches to clubs, huh? How did we do? We had a 61. Best board was that second one. That was... Yeah, this is just... You know, sometimes you give the opponents a chance to go wrong, and they go wrong. Like, this 95 could have happened on a bunch of our other hands, but it just happened to be that one. Everyone looks at the boards in isolation, and they're just like, how could the robots defend like this against you? I get that comment all the time. But in reality, when you give them a chance to do the wrong thing, sometimes they do. Board 7, 3 diamonds down 1, actually was a pretty nice result. I wonder if anyone made that via the trump queue. Probably not. And then a couple of other 50s and 60s throughout. So, solid set. 3 no trump making 3 was below average. A little bit disappointing that the clubs were 3-3. Remember, we gave ourselves the extra chance of squeezing east in the minors. And then 4 hearts in the south. Looks like someone did manage to make an 11th trick here. Or a couple people might have.